Hello everybody, this is Dr. Myra Salcedo at the University of Texas of the Permian Basin, and I want to say I'm really excited about this class. It's my first time to teach it, but it's been my research for many years, and now that I know who everybody is in the class, everybody has some teaching experience, and some people have more teaching experience than me, especially at the high school level. I am teaching dual credit students and traditional students and non-traditional students. So I think I've seen a lot of, just in the introductions, a lot of brilliancy. So I am excited about this class, that people are willing to discuss this topic. It is a topic of contention, religion, but it needs to be talked about. You can't shove it under the rug. It's in politics. It's everywhere. Economics, and especially because politics, people bring in religion as part of their evidence for making laws. So the second week, I added in a discussion board. It's discussion board number 7. It's called Religious Literacy. It's free and easy going, and I just want people to put some comments up there what they think about students being illiterate in religion, faith without understanding. So that's what it's about. And it's discussion board 7, so it'll be out of order. You will have discussion board 1, Faith and Reason, and discussion board 7, Religious Literacy. And I may throw out some things during the semester and add things from what people said they wanted to get out of this class in the introduction. And since it's a small class, I have 6, but one person's gone missing and may have withdrawn from the university. He would be the only male in the class. I have 5 females in the class. I have reopened the discussion board 1, so you can look at everybody's introductions and see who they are, where they're at, and what they're interested in. And I will try to tailor the course to what you're interested in. So that is why I added discussion board 7. It's very easy to read, 1 or 2 pages, and just make an initial post, and there's a quiz in the discussion board. It's a self-quiz. You do not need to know the answers to this. And the reason for that is this is not a religious studies course. We are not studying your knowledge of religion. What we are studying is the rhetoric or the persuasion of religion, how words persuade people one way or another, and everybody got that in the rhetoric assignment, checking out the news, how one news station does one story, how one does another, and they play on, especially pathos, on your emotions by the loaded words and terms that they use. And this class will mainly ask students to question terms of religion to show they know the definitions. That's a first start. And that's why I put Protheros discussion board 7 into week 1. You need to read what he has to say about it. He's still, it was a best-selling book in 1977, but he is still on Huffington Post and other religious sites today, commenting on Islam and different things. He's really good. He considers himself religiously confused, which means he doesn't know the answers because he's studied all religions. And is it like a lot of rivers leading to one stream? Or is there a right one? That's his question. So his book is really good. It's called Religious Literacy: What Every American Needs to Know and Doesn't. Mirror image. So it's an interesting book if you ever want to read it. And he has a lot of ideas for the classroom. And I did not integrate him into the class, but I will be doing that throughout the semester. I may toss out a few assignments because I see where your interests are. It's not really theory. It's more how do I integrate religion into my classroom without offending anybody and having civil discussion, which is very difficult, especially if you live in Texas. So how do you do a discussion board? You have 2 discussion boards this week, and what you do, you won't get to see what other people have written until you post your initial post. Reason for that, and I probably don't need to do that in this class, but in my dual credit high school classes, one person will post something and everybody will follow the leader and agree with it. And I want people to post what you really think. And once you post your initial post, and always try to incorporate something from the text that you read in a quotation. You post your initial post, then you have to go back and respond to at least 2 students in the class for the faith and reason discussion. And because we are such a small class, only 5 people, I think it might only be fair if we responded to every student in the class. That would mean each student would have to respond to 4 other students. I know it's a lot of work because you can't just write, I agree with you, good job. Can't wait to see what else you're going to write. See ya. Next discussion board. You have to engage with what they've written, with their words. You can even quote words back to them. And that's really great to do. Say, when you said this, quote it, this is what I thought. So it's just not a, hello, how are you? I agree with everything, or I disagree with everything, see ya. It has to be critically analyzed. And I think everybody in this course is brilliant, amazing, and it's going to be a good class. Even with 5 people, we can learn a lot, and I'm learning from you guys already. So it's going to be a good deal. And do not be afraid of the course load. It's negotiable with me. Everything is negotiable because I'm trying to fit my course into what you really want. It's my first time teaching this course, and I don't want to get too heavy in theory, which is the doctoral level. But I want you to have a taste of it. So you can see, if you decide to go on and get your doctorate, what is being considered in religious theory. And theory is something that scares a lot of people, but don't worry about it. We're going to get through this together. So you have 2 discussion boards next week. And I also brought in Plato. Reason for that is farther down the road, you're going to have articles where people discuss Plato's idea of enlightenment, and I thought you should get a taste of that. You may already have read Plato, discussed him and all, but look at it again through new eyes in the way of enlightenment. And it's very brief lecture and a video. It's brief, but go through it because it's going to come in a few weeks later. So don't panic. It looks like a lot of stuff, but you guys are doing great. And I'm from California, born in Santa Barbara, raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, from kindergarten to high school. So I say you guys, even when it's girls instead of y'all. And always remember the plural of y'all, which is already a plural. The plural of y'all is all y'all. So there you go. I will see you in the next video, and do not hesitate to start getting your discussion boards in. They should be in by Wednesday so that people can respond to them before Saturday night at midnight. Don't wait till Saturday to put in your discussion boards. That's a kiss of death right there. You won't have time to respond to other people. Every discussion board, you put your initial post in, not being able to see what anybody else has done. Number one, put a quote in from the readings or the text. Number two, respond to 2 other students in the class, at least 2, if not all. 50% of the grade of a discussion board is your initial post. 25% goes to each student that you respond to, assuming you responded to. If you want to respond to more, I'm considering extra credit. And it's a small class, but everybody is just great, and I'm really excited about this course. So now I really will see you on the next video.